Here we have a Diverge alloy. This is a Duran Rider spec. I was the first person to put a 40 cassette on a road bike. I put it on YouTube. But we have a road link here. We've got an XT M8000 rear cassette. We've got the 5800 long cage. It'll still work with the short cage, no worries. So this bike just came stock with the 5800 long cage. We have, this is a standard. The Diverge is good because you can have rack and fender mounts on there. The Zerts, they're pretty good. I'm not sure if it makes much of a difference when you're running such big tyres, but I can put fenders on there. Got rack mounts up here, got alloy. So we've got a 27.2 seat post. We've got a bit of a racier saddle on here and trim a few grams. It's got the Smart World. It's very nice finish. Very high quality alloy frame. It's a full carbon fork. So whenever you're using tightening, always use a torque wrench to even it up. And we have also a little 5mm space on the top. That's important as well. Bars. We're just talking the stockies on here, Specialized, which are really good. Specialized, look at that nice shallow drop, very comfortable. Specialized, definitely pay attention to that. We have the Ultegra, the 685 RS shifters, Hydro, work really good. An Italian racing mirror there from eBay. The front fork I do like. It has the Zerts. Again, not too convinced with that, but it does feel like a very nice fork. You can probably put some rack mounts on here, fenders even. Very functional through axle. And we've got 785 discs, and I've got a number of bikes with these disc brake calipers. Really nice. We've got a 160 rotor on the front, just a stock wheel set. The axis, very smooth running. The rims, an SES setup. We could make them lighter, but they're light enough for what this bike is. And we have the internal cable rating. Very nice. Look at that. That is beautiful finish. Beautiful finish. This is when this camera turns off. We're going to get some intimacy going on. It's a BB30 setup, and we've got an FSA Gossamer 5034. This is where my gripe is. I would prefer more adventure gearing, and that's why I've got the Duran Rider spec, the 40 cassette in the back, because this is an adventure bike. It's not a crit bike. I mean, you can still race crits with a 5011, no worries. I've raced Div 1 crits with a 5011. I never got dropped, but I would like to see better gearing on the front here, and that's what we're doing. We'll put the Duran Rider spec on the back. You could probably, this feels like it's maybe oval or circular. I have to double check, but I know a couple of the crew have actually sanded this off, which would avoid warranty, and just put a band clamp around there and put the mountain bike cranks on. But it is a nice bike. It's Taiwanese made, and I would definitely rate them. I rate the Specialized Diverge. If you've read my Cycling Buyers ebook guide, I'm lost for words right now. The Diverge does feature in the gravel bike or rounder bike, but this is still a bike I could race Div 1 on. Probably put maybe some 28s on there. Got the 32s on there right now. These tyres aren't too bad. Not many flats on them, but a nice bike. But it's definitely a fast bike. The Hydro discs work really good. And if you're going to get disc brake bike, I would recommend the Hydros. If your bike has cable discs, I would recommend hydraulic upgrade eventually when you can afford it, but it definitely has huge advantage. Hydro discs in the wet weather, trails, your rims don't wear out, things like that. So Hydro disc, if your budget can afford it, get the Hydros. You don't need them, but if you want the best braking power, Shimano Hydro discs, you just can't get better than that. It is a very comfortable bike, the Diverge. I've done a few reviews on this bike. I've done the carbon one, the alloy one feels really good as well. But the Hydro discs are just, a stand out. And once you put the proper gearing on the Diverge, I mean, it comes stock with some Diverges come stock with a 28, a 34, 28 on an adventure bike. That's just not going up many epic climbs. But we do epic shit here in Thailand, like seriously fucking epic climbs. So some punters out there go, you don't need a 40, you don't need mountain bike cranks. Well, you come on one of our rides one day, and we'll see what you think of that. You won't even make it home in your standard gearing. Seriously, some legit climbs here in northern Thailand. Put the proper gearing on so you can go up any fucking hill you want and get it done, finish strong. Do your 200, 300, 400, 500k, 600k rides. Fully loaded, whatever you want, and get it done. Diverge, legit bike. Lifetime frame warranty as well. And if you have any questions, what bike you want to see reviewed next, hit me up down below. We're doing bike reviews all year long now. Let's get it done. Like I'm on fire, burn it up.